Define globalization. Discuss the pros and cons of globalization process. Answer. Globalization is one of the most frequently used terms in politics and economics. Globalization terms was the first used in French literature on international relations in the early 1950s. But it has been used in international relations literature very recently after the revolution in information and communication technology. Definition. Globalization has been defined by many writers. According to Edward S. Harman, globalization is both an active process of corporate expansion across borders and a structure across border facilities and economic linkages that has been steadily growing and changing. According to Roland Robertson, globalization as a concept refers both to the comparison of the world and the intensification of consciousness of the world as a whole. Pros of globalization. One number. The proponents say globalization represents fair trade which promotes global economic growth, creates jobs, makes companies more competitive, and lowers prices for consumers. Two number. Competition between countries is supposed to drive prices down. In many cases this is not working because countries manipulated their currency to get a price advantage. Three number. According to supporters, globalization and democracy should go hand in hand. It should be pure business with no colonialist design. Four number. There is now a worldwide market for companies and consumers who have access to products of different countries through. Five number. There are more influx of information between two countries which do not have anything in common between them true. Six number. There is cultural intermingling and each country is learning more about other cultures true. Cons of globalization. One number. The general complaint about globalization is that it has made the rich richer while making the non-rich poorer. It is wonderful for managers, owners, and investors, but hell on workers and nature. Two number. Large multinational corporations have the ability to exploit tax havens in other countries to avoid paying taxes. Three number. Multinational corporations are accused of social injustice, unfair working conditions, including slave labor, wages, living and working conditions, as well as lack of concern for environment, mismanagement of natural resources, and ecological damage. For now, building products overseas in countries like China puts our technology at risk of being copied or stolen, which is in fact happening rapidly. Five number. Some experts think that globalization is also leading to the incursion of communicable diseases. Deadly diseases like HIV/AIDS are being spread by travelers to the remotest concern of the global. Six number. Social welfare scheme or safety nets are under great pressures in developed countries. It is because of defects, job losses, and other economic ramifications of globalization.